Yo, 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 what's going on? I4MX family, what is happening? Moto Zach here. Got Kenny Yoho on the podcast. What a great day today it is. The rain held off. Now it's starting to come down, get the grass wet, you know. What a weekend. What a weekend. Wild weekend. You know, we're going to start calling this the Wild I4MX shenanigans.
Hope not.
No, for the podcast segment.
Okay.
We'll make a segment where we just have just clips of us, all the shenanigans happening for all the fun moments.
And what
Definitely
I mean
awesome,
is,
though.
the weekend was great.
It was awesome.
It was a lot of fun time. It was just a transition race. First week of a series. It's hard getting everybody in the right places and getting everybody set and, just making sure that you got a clean, fair field.
Yes.
And, yes.
Can we just talk about how we had a four-way battle, too, in the money class with $1,000 purse?
Yeah.
Four-way battle. Both motos and hard crash for the second moto, but we'll get into that later.
But that wasn't in the money extreme class. That was in the advanced. But still, it's the fast guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely had a tough crash there. So we'll talk about a lot today, as we're going to be talking about a recap of motobros and also Tampa MX information. So if you're looking for information for the weekend, Tampa MX info will be coming out. I got that all in here as well.
We'll be calling Tampa MX2 today on the phone.
All right. That's cool. But yeah, it was over 300 riders, and it was a good weekend. It was a mixture of riders. You have our I4MX riders. You have the Gold Cup guys that are trying to get practicing on the track. You have some Spanish riders. You have the new riders. That was the cool thing, is meeting all the new guys and some new people starting out their first races. So that's it's pretty special. So it was cool to see that. And then you had some of the Florida Series guys. They didn't have a race. So yeah, it was a mixture of a lot of lot of groups, so it was a lot of fun getting to meet and see some new people.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we did have 2 riders injured. One rider had the broken wrist there. As I watched his crashes, both crashes we got on video.
Yeah, I got them both. That's so crazy that they happen to be captured.
Yeah, but it looked like he kind of got chopped down. The guy kind of chopped him down to go to the inside, and then he kind of hit his back wheel, went over there. But I think if he didn't, when he went over, he went into another bike. Like his hand kind of fell into another bike, and I think that's how he broke his wrist. But other than that, I don't think it would have been a broken wrist.
Yeah, it was a wrist.
I don't know. Okay, arm, I guess.
When I got there, it was right here. I saw a hole in the jersey.
Yeah, I think he broke his arm.
So it was right here. He went to go get up, and when he did, his arm, I guess, he immediately knew because he grabbed his arm. And the only question he had for me was, why was there an advanced rider? And he thought there was an advanced rider in his class.
I love you. I'm like you because that's when, people voice that too. We went back on video. Look at your video. It's Jack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got.
But we had a class in there. He thought the rider was in his class. But we had 2 different classes regardless.
Out there. Yeah, they're
2 different gate drops. Whole different gate drops.
Yeah,
where, we hold a huge gap between.
Are they on the same gate drop for sure? Or different gate drops?
No, I thought it was 2 different gate drops.
I would guess that they'd be on the same gate drop if they're racing each other. But I looked at the video and it's just it's the C-class battle and the guy chopped down. It could have been an A rider, could have been a C rider. Like I say, when they're in a battle like that, you don't know. Oh, you're A, I'm C. But the guy definitely kind of got surprised, and so when the guy chopped him, he kind of went down over his bike.
Yeah. Ooh. Immediately.
Okay, so that looks like a lap rider incident.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy should have been in beginner class and not the A and C guy. I don't know. But I don't know if
he fell in the inside and landed all the way on the outside.
Yeah, but it looked like coming in there, I thought he was battling with them guys, but he kind of looks like
either he messed up on the outside. Look,
but it's hard to
see. He messed up in the very beginning. Anyhow, look, he swapped right in front of that.
Is he way in front of the pack, or is he just getting lapped?
That I couldn't tell you. I was announcing a different part of the race at that current moment.
All right.
And then as they were coming up, I was like, all right, the battle continues. Boom, it happened right then. I was like, oh,
yeah. Well, that happened. So
yeah.
Then the second one.
Rama.
Did you see that one?
Rama?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
terrible.
Very scary.
Terrible
actually.
As he came off
he was
just a
moving,
terrible
though.
crash.
Like he was really putting the pace down. And see, I saw him struggle in the first moto. And he was having problems with his fuel. It was losing fuel, so it kept bogging out. He fixed it, got the problem solved, and I'm telling you, Rambler was on fire. And with he was coming in with so much speed, trying to scrub, on a jump like that. I think he just so happened to either blow it out or that's what Vince, right? That's what he observed.
Well, Vince is right on the jump, so he says that they were scrubbing and they kind of made like a little scrub berm off the top, right at the top. And he said that gave away that time. So when that gave away, it threw him differently. And then I seen that he was over jumped. He definitely, I don't know if he was coming in so hard and scrubbing so low, then it gave away. So it
sent him
further than what he was supposed to. Then he was sideways and
sideways endoing.
So
straight to the head. Like that was
straight to
Team Brazil. So
yeah. And I heard another thing too.
I did too.
Yeah.
So did we say that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
We were supposed to call in and check on both the riders, but we haven't been able to get a hold of either one of the riders to even get. We got a hold. Ramlo did have a brain bleed. I think they woke him up a day ago, and he's doing better now.
See, that was more than what I heard.
But that's all I've heard so far.
Once they got him there, they kind of induced him into,
a coma,
and just let his brain,
yeah, he had a small
and that
brain
kind of
bleed.
thing, and then they let him up. But if they have let him up, because I didn't hear that, so
yeah, he's up. He replied back to me on Instagram, so
that's awesome. That's great news. So
that's how I know. But
this is serious stuff. Like the racing, it's all good and fun, and it's cool. But when you get up to the top levels, I mean, this could happen to anybody, but at the same time, it doesn't happen to too many people. But when you're going really, really fast, definitely it's out there. So it's just a tough break. We wish him a speedy recovery. And like I say, we don't know if it's facts or not, but his other teammate crashed the same day over in Brazil and had a bad injury, possibly could, you never know. You never know. So anyways, it's a shot. So we'll have to keep following along and see how this outcome is, but you can't take too many of them crashes.
Yeah.
There's only so many of them crashes in you.
For instance, one of the greatest, I mean, James Stewart, he literally fell over, bumped his head when Dungey took him high in the turn. He literally just fell over, boop, and was knocked out, because of how many times he's hitting. But you got to understand, just like you perfectly explained it after the wreck had happened, when you're going those speeds, the crashes are harder. You're going to hit harder, and you only have so many times to hit your head so hard. That's why football is a crucial thing. Helmets, that's why
just
really
as you
push
get
helmets.
older and you're riding, and then as you get older, it's like you only can take so many of them. Like so
hopefully he can make a comeback.
Hopefully he's young enough and can
stun
bounce back, because that's the thing, is you're young, you don't think about it, you bounce back, you do stuff, and you get old, you start thinking a little bit more, and then it's harder to let it all hang out.
Yes.
So. But yeah, just wanted to definitely talk a little bit about the injured riders. So we wish them both a speedy recovery, and like I say, hopefully, I don't know the details as far as what class, but if it could have been different situations, neither way is it going to help his arm come back or nothing. So
yeah,
we wish him speedy recovery. And
I just thought, wow, if it was snapped, that was the only thing he was really worried about. So that's why I was like, wow, that's pretty
well. When stuff happens bad to you, do
shock.
you tend to blame? It's got to be somebody's fault or something.
You want to think that.
So
because you don't want to ever think.
We had a class structure. They sign up in the class. We race the classes. I don't even know the situation because I was on the other side. Eddie either double dropped them or he single dropped them together. They raced. Neither the guy was in the pack and that battle happened.
Yeah.
Or either he was a beginner rider or something and said, I don't want to sign up a beginner. I want to, I'm a C rider. I ride out here all the time. And then he came out there and then probably was a lap behind. And then the leaders were coming up and then, he ran into the back of their tire. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to blame it on nothing. Just hopefully both of them,
get a good
especially
recovery.
Ram, hopefully he gets better. I mean, both of them, but Ram, with the head injury, we definitely hits home for me for sure. So,
wow. Can we just talk about? I actually had somebody come up to me and something that I really like to come down to a T on it. Wasn't so informed on it. I actually had to go get the paperwork to go read the real rules about the yellow flags.
Well, the yellow flag it's a gray area in some situations, but that incident you're talking about, because it gets to me too, and he didn't pass nobody. He didn't, but he did gain a position. Not gain a position. He jumped the jump. He got away with a jump.
Yes.
So, 9 times out of 10, no harm, no foul. We give him the warning. We let him know, hey, and then we just kind of let it go. If he passes the rider or gets anything, then we got to take action.
Yeah, and he said nobody passed. So, I mean, that's
no,
fine.
But the thing is we warn the rider, and then then if we get it again, then there's this situation. But sometimes
action.
But yeah, on that case, it's.
I got the same thing.
In every call, I got to make a move. Do we do this or do we not do this? We had one in the scoring. The guy brought me a picture. He showed me the picture. His kid going off the jump. He's like this in the air. No video, nothing. I don't know if it's checker flag. It's just a picture.
Yeah. So you can't see a checker flag or anything.
No, but the guy passed his kid right over the finish. So the other guy got it. 99 got it, and 44 had to get past. So there's no evidence. I go all the way down the scores. I asked the head flagger. I asked the scores. Do you remember that? And she's like, yeah, I do remember that. I knew if there was an issue. And she actually remembered the deal. And she goes, nope, 99 got it and 44. I was like, all right. So I got to take their word and I can't just change stuff
Absolutely.
unless I have evidence. And
Yeah,
you
you
know,
always have to
now if
provide
I
a video
see
or
stuff, I'm right
photos that
there.
are-
Then it's like it's easy, and I see a lot. I'm there a lot, so just some things.
Uh-oh, Eddie's saying he's been brushing up on his AMA rules. Next thing you know, we're going to see this man as a dang AMA official.
Oh my goodness!
Uh-oh, then we're all in trouble.
Just remember the I-4 rules.
Yeah, just remember us.
I want to definitely big thanks to motobros, as Jason, Stephanie, the whole crew, Dustin. I mean, they all
Crystal,
come together.
yeah.
I mean, Crystal's, yeah, big help. Me and her do a lot as far as coming, bringing everything together, and just a big thanks to all our employees as well as theirs. As it's pretty cool. They jump in there with us, and we take care of business, and it's a lot of fun.
business.
It's like they're definitely a big part of the family. So we go there and have a good time. And yeah, so definitely wanted to thank them and not forget.
Absolutely.
Thank all the sponsors that came out and everybody that came out this weekend. So
absolutely. And we got a giveaway.
Got a
Y'all
giveaway.
can see. Got some goggles we're giving away. They're Fly MX goggles, Zone Pros, at the end of the show. So stay tuned.
All you got to do is just watch the show and listen, and there'll be a trivia question at the end.
Absolutely. Got a haircut too, army cut. We're looking good.
I had to straighten out his V back.
Yeah, I didn't like the V back. I found out what it means.
So yeah, let's start from the top. The senior beginner class.
50 senior beginner class.
That one kicked it off really good first. Here's the thing is, from the last series, I had to move 3 people up from this series because they're on a tier of riders where they're all 3 pretty much the same, but they're together. But one don't win the championship. You know, you can't stay in beginner the next year because you're that much faster than everybody else.
Yeah.
So anyways, we had to do some cuts as far as getting the people. It's an accomplishment. It's a promotion. It's, so anyways, we had to get the people up. Yeah, it's a great thing.
It's a great thing.
So anything that it's going to make this senior beginner class really good, as I looked at it from, the other kids back, and it's fun. It's fun seeing the new people getting in the sport, brand new, and getting out there, and their kid doing good. And it's good to see. Senior beginner class, we had 14 total, and like I said, most of them, half of them were brand new. So
oh yeah,
pretty cool to see. As the junior class right there behind them. Also, this is the guy, that Michael Hall. His kid went to Loretta Lynn's, I believe. His kid runs at the front all the time. You know him?
Yeah, I think he has two sons, right?
That's what I'm wondering.
I think he does. I'm pretty sure.
Because the
I think one's running the junior, one's running the senior.
That's.
Yeah.
I'd like to know that. Let me see this.
Yes, I know what you're talking about too. I heard the same thing.
So, anyways, he got an electric bike. So that gives the right to go to beginner because it's electric bike in the spot. It's rider level. I look at the rider. Your kid hauls ass. You can't run the beginner class.
No.
So, anyways, we got through that junior class. Michael Hall took the win as the senior beginner. Who took that win?
Nicholas
Giamonte. So there you go. I don't know Nicholas, but it's awesome. Congratulations with a 4-1.
Yeah.
I think this is this kid that his dad told me in practice that he didn't need numbers. Maybe.
Yep. Electrical tape.
I was like, you got to have numbers so you score. Well, he's just going to ride, but I believe he got first. So I'm glad that he got the numbers maybe on, so we could read them numbers.
I believe he made the pass last lap.
No,
Parker.
He had the lead. Parker went the outside, and he was just going to rail the outside of him. And that kid gassed it and blocked him, and they bike bounced, and he kept Parker back, and he won. But yeah, he reacted, and yeah,
that's awesome.
It's an awesome race. Parker was right there he had the lead first, and the kid passed him, and then he went to So
We could talk about protest too as well.
like I say, we don't rehearse this. He comes and he is like a customer, so he hits me with everything.
I just want to talk about the protest.
I like it. Like I
funny.
say, I like it. All the protests, all the anything that you want to ask. It's like I don't have no favorites. There is people that are, who they are, whatever. But it's I got to make the right call, and I got to be the bad guy. I got to be, just try to keep everything straight. So yeah, any protests are open. If anybody wants to talk about something, just feel free, and that's what we're here for this hour.
Did you remember that?
Clear up whatever case. There's this one dad. He's like, you let the Pee-wee the 50 run with the 65 beginner class, and I get it. Like, I'll let them run for track time. If they mess up, and then I take them. Like, for instance, we took him out of the standings, so it doesn't mess it. Because I understand there's kids on 65 that's got to shift. They got to hit the clutch. They got, it's a different thing. But if the kid wanted track time and he was fast enough to do it, that's why I let him. So, but yeah, I just had one guy come and tell me that, and it's like, your kid raced that class? Oh no. He was gonna let me know. So, but yeah, I mean, I like that. So then I can handle it, because if I don't know how people feel, then I don't know. But there is gonna be times where I say, no, we gotta. It's like this, So
yeah.
But yeah, I
got protested.
Oh yes,
this weekend I got protested, by the way, and I wasn't even racing. I wasn't even racing. I got protested. I love it.
That's a true story. It's a very true story. Is he got protested? But here's the deal on that situation: is you come off hard sometimes, and with the way you say stuff, and then it might have you stop.
In my defense, I'm calling it how I. I don't know what just happened, but we're back. All right, we're back. I don't know what just happened, but I guess we lost the internet or something. Powers. Yep, we got lightning out here. What's going on? Anyways, yeah. So we got
what
protested.
You were saying though, but
I get worked up in the moment. Like, I see it happen, so I'm calling it as I see it, because the mic's right in my hand, just like you would react when
you don't have favorites.
No.
Okay.
I don't have favorites. I mean, it's not the professional league.
So you just call it the way it is.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, for seeing the battles, obviously, sometimes you want the battles to continue. You want them to keep on, running each other, not higher or taking each other out, but pushing each other. You know what I mean? Closing the line.
You
going
said
to the next
run
turn,
into each other though.
No, I said running up each other.
Oh, okay.
Like running up each other high in the turns, just having fun, not T-boning. No, people are falling, but just this instance. They went down the inside line. The rider who took the inside line hauled the male through the inside, which was impressive, and came out faster, had the whole lead, but the person who was on the outside didn't back down and caught the back wheel and went down. And that excitement, I went, oh, and he goes down.
He took him out.
Number 17 takes him down. I was like, wow, that was like out of nowhere, though. It just, like, you clearly saw it, like almost with slow motion. I'm literally replaying it in my head. It was outside tire, boom, hit the back and went down.
But like, she hears that, and then she comes, and like, I'm like, look, on that situation, it's not dirty.
She protested the actual fall, first of all, is why she came up.
Yeah, but it was.
And then she wanted to mention how she wanted to protest, literally.
But she took it good.
The announcer.
Yeah, protest. We've never heard protest the announcer, so that is a first. We'll give her that.
Yeah, that was how the pat her on the back. I even know
so that was a good one. But no, it was good racing, and I had to explain to her that some of the ruts go in each other, and like there is dirty Barsha style, put them over, and we don't want that. That's called targeting, and we don't want that around our races.
We shouldn't be explaining that.
But good races. But good racing, there's going to be times that people race for that same position. So
the level of the riders that were in that class should not have that explained though to them. That should be once you're at that level of.
Looked like Barrett Counts took the Pee Wee 4-6 this weekend as
That was a good
Talon
battle.
Benz second. Yeah, Talon.
Doyle,
and
Benz,
Doyle
and
third.
Counts.
And then Wood. Yep, they're all battle. Good battle, man.
Really good.
Yeah.
I liked it. That was some good action, especially in that second moto.
Definitely like our Pee Wee races. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming stuff here. As
like you said, don't crumple her papers up.
Oop.
Not that one. These.
All right, so yeah, just wanted to I put on here, yeah, moving up classes. So I just wanted to go that again. Just riders, if you got moved up, it's a good thing because this series here is kind of a stepping stone series. So like, say you move up and you get a lot of experience, and then you're ready for next year. Keep in mind, there was other series, like some of the fast AMA guys, they're not going to run the whole Triple Crown series. There's going to be, some people that don't race, the whole thing. So like you're going to run into them fast guys a lot, especially at motobros, because every time they run, they like that track. They want to go down there.
Exactly.
But this is a marathon, it's a 6-race series that, a lot of things are going to happen. So don't be discouraged because it was the first race and you want to do good and you want to win and everything. But, more importantly, I'm like Crinkle. He had to move up from the 85 beginner. He got third in the C. So that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Like
it's always a compliment, though. That's what
I think Samuel Lopez, I think he got like 6, but he'll be up there.
Yeah.
And then, a couple of the other kids, they're going to be there. So
that's awesome.
Just stay patient. Hopefully I've got most of them move. If at Tampa, by race 2, I like to try to move everybody done.
Yeah.
So then we can finish out the deal. So, but yeah, I'll still be keeping my eye open, but I mostly got I think everybody on round 1. So riding practice not signed up. I had a rider do that. Brand new people. Wow. That's why I didn't say, look, better, like not let them race for the day. But they were new people. So I just want to let people know that you got to sign up. I don't care if you do Saturday's practice and then you got to sign up before practice time. So there's release forms. There's all kinds of liability factors. So if you please, I ask you, just make sure that you do that. No numbers. Make sure you have numbers on the bikes. We had some of them brand new riders. So just the importance of numbers I wanted to go over as well. This weekend, 3-moto format. It's here.
I know, we're here.
It's here. He's been announcing it for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, and this past weekend wasn't a 3-moto format and messed up and told some people. I had to correct myself.
Yeah, it was a 2-moto format. So this week is the Triple Crown, first round of the 3-race format. So a little bit different this weekend is usually our regular weekends are pretty much the same. We try to keep everything on time and the same. But this weekend, Sunday, we're going to start off at 8:30 as we're going to kick off with the racing. We'll do a little sight lap as we'll go through from the Pee Wees, 65s, all the way through. We'll do the sight lap all at once at 8:15. So that's the only thing different is we're going to let everybody go through the track one lap, and then we'll kick the races off at 8:30. And it'll be 3-race format, and it's gonna make a difference in some cases. It's pretty cool to see,
especially for the riders riding a lot of different classes. They got 3 motos to get through, so riding 4 classes, boy.
Yep,
that's a heavy hitter.
Well, if you're running 4 classes, you're running, what's that, 12?
Yeah.
Holy. Yeah, but the good thing is it's a smaller track. You can get to see, it's not a. I wouldn't want to do 12 at motobros.
Wow.
Also, some of the new people too, whenever we post our overall sheets, so there'll be a white sheet, Moto 1, Moto 2 will be a blue sheet. We'll have a time on it. On that time, if it's 3:00 and they're going to put 3:15 on it. So
talking about the results?
At the results.
Okay, yeah, that'll be the blue. For instance, we have 3:19 written on the piece of paper right here. that is a prime example of what does the going to look like. Or there could be, no result page down there, but your page that has the time on there,
But
you have to wait.
That's your time.
You have to wait until they come up to the
Can't
office,
come
because
up.
it won't. It's gonna take time away from her trying to get it all finalized, and so that way your awards, everybody gets the right award and stuff like that.
Yeah,
just
so you
make
got to
sure
put
you're
that
always-
time. So because
Yeah.
everybody, there's a 15-minute time where people can protest and do all that stuff. So get you a drink, get you chilled out for a little bit, and then whenever you see that time on there, that's when you want to come up.
Get your drive home shoes on.
And I know everybody wants to go home, including us, but yeah, we just got to do everything the right way. Let's talk a little bit about the 65s. It was a big group of the 65s. Do you remember the 65s?
Yep. Remember it, because I got to go 65 5-day beginner, 65 5-day, 65 911, 65 911 beginner.
So there's the one kid that's really fast out of
Bircher.
yeah.
Yeah, Bircher was freaking ripping 65 911 class on that number 30 ride.
I think he's out
Boy
of
was
South
moving.
Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see him like
South
up close or
Africa. I
anything.
think I talked to his dad, and yeah, he came off Loretta Lynn's 9th in Loretta's this year in 65. So that kid was he's a ripper. If you notice, he's way out front,
Gone.
Now Eli Snyder and there's a couple of them that stayed kind of close,
Smith.
and then they did really good too. But yeah, Bercher was the guy. That these guys, like I say, they're coming in, they're racing. They're not going to be racing the whole series. They're coming in to get practice for the Gold Cup, and but yeah, it was cool to see. Also, the guy stepping up is Maleko had to step up. He got first the first moto, third the second moto, so he ended up with a second overall. But that's a good move up. He moved up, and he's
holding the weight.
He got a second. So this guy got a first. Raylan Seagraves with a 2-2, and then Snyder with a 5-1 back in third. So it looked like Eli might have had problems in the first moto. Dale Rosca getting his first win with a 2-2. He got
awesome.
His first 65 overall win in the 65 beginner 9-11. So that was really cool to see. As Bryson Locklear 1-3. Adam with the 4-1.
Wow.
And then as we go into 65 beginners, we got the the new beginner set, and Samuel Garcia 1-1. Hunter in second with 2-2. And then Liam. There you go.
Liam Young.
Liam 3-4.
Oh, humans.
So yeah, 65s was really good to see, as they had a bunch of riders out there. I mean, they were stacked in a bunch of classes. So all right, yeah, Super Mini too. Super Mini, good classes. Emil Latcher, one of the AMA guys, the Red Lens, all that stuff. So he came in 1-1. And Locklear 2-2. Comerford 3-3. Carter Clay 4-5. So the top 5, and Andrew Cabrera 5-4 or 6-4, 5-4 for top 5 in the Super Mini class.
That was a good battle down in the second moto for all of them. Cabrera passed for the 4th place spot at the end.
Yeah, and then it's just a tough call with him too, because what do you say? He's running the 250 beginner class.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that not right?
How the heck is he? I don't understand.
Well, that's the thing, is he's got to take his points and he's got to move up. So, and I know the C's nasty, but he's either got to go schoolboy or he's got to go a different class.
Yeah.
That happened there. Let it go for the day, and then we'll make our adjustments. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing in that class. Plus 50. This is where the crash happened. So when it was this class, race number 6, is Paul Sparks with a 1-1 at plus 50. Alvin Moore, after the crash happened, we checkered flag the race early. These guys kind of got the checker flag when they were coming through, so they kind of they had to end their race early. But I appreciate all these guys working with them. As Paul actually is a paramedic in that, or he works with.
Really?
Yeah. So he kind of helped out in the situation too. So
hectic.
Stars of Tomorrow out there as well. Also a good race. Is the Stars of Tomorrow is it's pretty much all the fast guys, but they're on the 85 wheels. So that's the big difference. It's Comerford 1-1. Blake Marr with the 2-2. Clay 3-3. Ben Thompson 5-4. Will Judd 4-5. It's Will and Blake Marr is the ones that got together there. But that was a very competitive class. Fun to watch these guys. Fun to watch every one of these classes. Is Eli Snyder was the guy to be in the senior class. So some of these new guys had to move up. But
Smith and Snyder were definitely battling it out. That's for sure.
Yeah, them two guys move.
Smith went down second moto, and that's what Snyder was able to get the pass on him and get that lead back.
Yeah, these guys will. It'll be good. They'll work their way up as we go. And 125 two-stroke. Matthew Piro. Paul Sparks running the 45 as well. So that was race number 9. As we had 23 total races. Saturday, if you come, that's when you're going to get all your track time and practice and all that stuff. So Saturday, 9 to 2 will be the practice. We will open up pre-registration at 11 o'clock. So we'd like to get everybody there, let everybody get going with practice, and then we'll open up the
this is for Tampa MX this weekend.
Yep, for this weekend. Yep. So Saturday practice, Tampa, and then Sunday, it's going to be the Triple Crown. So just make sure you're there on time. We're starting everything at 8:15. So make sure you're there early and signed up, as we will have sign up open on Saturday, 11 to 2. And then Sunday morning, we will have it open available, but it's going to be a short sign up. So, all right, let's call. You want to checking in with Jack? You talked to Jack? So you tell him what we can.
Yeah, I told him. We got some people in the comments over here.
All right.
Just want to read up.
All right.
Predator got it done. Good to see you out there, Kenny. Lopez goes, I thought we was going to get moved up next year. Got smoked at Motobros 6th place for the champ. Sam 124.
He's gonna be back. Like I say, look at the if you look at the sheets, he's gonna be back. Not the senior beginner. That's the old one. All right, here you go. So read it out. So Eli's an AMA rider. He doesn't really ride our series. Same way with Smith. Seagraves, I'm not sure who, it doesn't familiar to me. So then you got Bentley that's not going to be there. So yeah, Samuel will be battling for top 3 in the senior class, and you guys are going to be battling for the senior win instead of the senior beginner win, and then you'll be, like I say, as we go, these fast guys come in and out. So, and it makes it interesting too. So,
Coming for getting his groove back. Yep.
But yeah, we want to check in. As the big issue this week is just the rain. We're worried about the rain and the weather. So we want to check in with Jack. I want to call Jack, Tampa MX, and just see how the track looks now, how the weather's been treating them, and how everything's shaping up for the weekend. 7-11 beginner 85 Brooke, and 12-15 Connor Maxey.
Yo, how's it going, Jack?
Oh, it's going good out here at the track right now. Actually, hanging in there, just dealing with some just regular moto stuff.
Awesome. Kenny and Zach here, obviously. We just wanted to check base on how this weekend is going to be, especially preparing up. Looks like there may be some rain. We don't know for sure, but we just want to talk about it a little bit. Give us a rundown.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, rain, as far as weather, you cannot plan on what the weather says. Trust me, there's no one that watches the weather more than I do. And it's never right. So you can't really bank on what the weather's saying 5 days out in Florida this time of year. That never works. There's days that I actually think your guys' last race, or it might have been the race series that came right after you guys, there was 100% chance of rain for Sunday all day. Didn't rain a single drop, nothing. We had a great day of racing. It was actually sunny, and I had to water throughout the day. So there's no telling of what the rain does. One thing we kind of can bet on is that the rain, when it does come, isn't until usually after 4 to 5 o'clock. So by that time, I hope we're getting everyone either at their final motos by 4 o'clock. We're in the last 10 or so. Or my goal always is to try to have everyone out of the track, motos done before 5 o'clock. So give them time to get home and travel, wash their bikes up, so they're not doing it all in the dark. But we do have a new start for this race. This will be the first time. We did some practices on it. So last weekend, after I did a track change for you guys, I had some riders test the start. So on our practice day, we did gate drops, and this new start's way more fair. You can get a whole shot from just about anywhere on the gate. I tested it out, tried different spots, and it's definitely way more fair. The best benefit to it is that it allows us to kind of go through the racing a little bit faster, where our last layout, where the start was a 180 around the pole, there was a chicane in the front. So you went across the start 3 times right before you went to the finish line. So it was really impossible to start the race until that last rider passed and went over the finish line. Where now, when the last rider passed and goes down the start straight, he's going to have about a half a track separating him. So we could, by the time the rider gets halfway around, we could be dropping gates. And for that Triple Crown format, it should make everything flow a lot faster and smoother, and click that extra third moto off and still be able to have a timely day.
That's awesome. Yeah, I see that. I saw some of the posts that Tampa made, and it definitely looks like a great start, as it has a nice little straightaway to it before you got that. I believe it was a right-hander turn, was it? Or is it coming left?
The new one, it used to be a left turn right out of it was a very, very short start, really kind of like a real tight supercrossy style start. There was a lot of gates that were at a huge disadvantage. So if you were in the first moto and you were just random gate pick and you got a bad gate pick, you were probably going to get a bad start. And then, or if you had a bad moto and you were way out on that outside, you were probably going to get not so good of a start. So the way the gate is now, it is a right turn, which I haven't always been a super big fan of right-handed starts, but I think with as much space we have at this start, it shouldn't be an issue. It's not super fast. It's not 180 degrees. So we're going into a 90 now, and it's nice and wide, but you literally can get the whole shot from the furthest inside gate all the way to the furthest outside gate. I think starts this weekend are gonna be really leveled out and fair, and I'm excited to see how it plays out.
That's awesome. We're excited too, man, for sure.
Yeah, we're crossing our fingers for the weather, and so track. So you guys are working and riding on the track today?
Yeah. So like I said, with this rain, when I looked at the weather on Sunday, it was calling 90% chance for most of the week. So yesterday we had a little Labor Day motocross camp out here. We had no rain yesterday. The track got pretty dry. Today again, there was a big rain chance. I didn't get any rain today. The school's actually going on right now. Perfect. There was some clouds out there that looked like we might have got something, but didn't end up hitting. And then tomorrow again says it. But the good thing about the track here is I got the drainage really, really good. So the track drains awesome. And we really aren't ever going to have standing water on the track that we have to worry about. So the track mainly just gets saturated. But with a race day, it's always good to kind of start off with more wet conditions. Lines develop that way. And when you have as many riders as you guys bring to the track, it's a little different than maybe a Sunday or Saturday practice where we might only have, 50 riders out on the track. The track's going to develop and dry out differently. But with this dirt and the way the drainage is, even if it downpoured on Saturday night or Friday night, the track with a couple hours of sun and riders on it, it develops and shapes up really good. There's some guys that rode it. I think 2 weekends ago, we had a little bit of a wet start, and I got a bunch of messages saying the track developed as best as they ever rode it, and it was awesome. So that is one thing about here. When it does start off a little wet, And even when it doesn't rain and I water it, I always kind of make the track start off just a little wet, just so it develops better throughout the day. You get more race lines, and it just holds its integrity a lot better versus having to take a water break every 8 motos because we need to water, you know?
Yeah,
So I try to make it so we can get through that first set of motos, and in this case, possibly get through the first 2 sets of motos before I have to start taking the water break out and cutting into our time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you said it. If the track drains, there's no standing water, and then we got the bikes and the quads, and you know, they'll get it worked in, developed, and like I say, it'll probably be better than ever. I mean, as long as we got the bikes to.
And they got new equipment too over at Tampa MX.
So
yeah, we got the tractor, so I always I got a couple different attachments for that. So in the scenarios where it gets really wet and it's very saturated, I put the ripper teeth on, and that thing goes down. It can go up to 3 feet, so it breaks down to dry material, and then I go back over it with the tiller, and it's not sloppy. It's just pretty deep, and that's when the lines get really rutted. But I mean, rain, I'm not stressing about the rain. I think we're going to have a good weekend. If the rain does hit, I'll deal with it then. But
that's
I'll
how
make
we.
the track
That's how we feel. Florida weather, man. It's gonna say that you don't know what it's gonna do.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna be ready, and we're gonna race either way if it's whatever it gives us. So we're excited. Anything else?
You want to tell the people watching right now we got practice for this week before we go on the weekends racing?
Yeah, so fully prep practice Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesdays from 4 to 9, Thursdays from 5 to 9. On Thursdays, we do allow quads. So quads will be able to come this Thursday evening. And for this weekend, because your guys' series, we also allow quads on Saturday. So typically the only day a quad could get out here on the track is Thursday between 5 and 9 p.m. But on your race weekend, we allow them to come out on Saturday. So that's something definitely the quads might want to take advantage of. You can come out here Thursday and you can come out here Saturday. Saturday practice will be from 9 to 2. It'll also be groomed. We'll have the classes split up, so you don't got to worry about being out there with A riders, or everyone will be split accordingly. But yeah, so those are your 3 opportunities to try to get out here, get on the track. As far as camping, I know that a lot of people ask about RV hookups. We're sold out of those, so there's no RV hookups left. Dry camping, there's plenty of room for dry camping. And there's also no fee for dry camping. It's just pay the gate fee to get in, and you camp for free. So any questions, people can reach out to our Facebook or Instagram page. I sent a lot of people your way because I wasn't too sure with the format, with how you're doing the Triple Crown, as if there was different classes or things like that. So you probably got some messages of some new guys that weren't sure. So for what you guys don't know, send them my way. And then what things I don't know, I'll send them your way.
Absolutely. All right, Jack. Well, we're excited for this weekend, and we'll see you Saturday.
All right, Zach. And I like your haircut. Kind of remind me with the mustache of Deputy Dangle from 311.
We'll see you soon, Jack. Call me if you need to.
All right, I got you a new mic too, Zach. So get ready.
Yes.
I got 2 of them now, so I can carry one around and just put in random things to say.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear right there. That's important. That's
All
the
right.
key.
All right. I'll see you guys this weekend.
All right.
Give
See
me
ya.
the clap button.
That's for the mic.
We have a guy. We'll have a guy doing this soon, right? So
Yeah, bro. I got to make sure we're keeping up with the comments. I mean, at least I knew what button to press. You know what I mean? I didn't hit that.
At least you knew the button. That was good.
Yeah, it's good. I'm working on it.
So yeah, this weekend, Tampa. I know the weather says certain stuff, but we're gonna get through it no matter what.
Absolutely.
So,
Don't be shy. Definitely come out.
What I was wanting him to tell us was it drains good, and he said it. And that's the thing. What I was worried about. I didn't want to, but yeah, it drains good. The track can drain off. Then we're good. We got the quads.
Absolutely.
Quads will
sling the water
right
off.
all off. So anyways, yeah. So we're looking forward to this weekend and the Triple Crown format. We've done it. This is our second, I believe. Second or third. So we've done them before.
I don't know.
We're excited to get back to it. We ain't done it in a while. So Extreme Open class. That was a good one. As Franklin Nogueras, he ended up second. One of the Russian dude. He you see the Russian
Frank.
guy?
You know who that was? Number 11.
Say his name.
I know, but I know this guy. Evgeny Mahaikalov. I don't know. But that was a
So
Russian
this-
guy. But yeah, he was on fire too with Dustin
story was
Jensen
with him
too.
though is he can't race the nationals, he can't race Loretta Lynn's, he can't race stuff because he's Russian and I guess politics and that kind of thing. So
But who's this guy?
Franklin Nogueras, his dad used to race with me. His dad was a real fast rider. I've known Franklin Nogueras like he's like RJ's age, and he grew up in Dominican Republic the same way. So I've known him my whole
So
life.
that's why he hasn't raced. He hasn't been racing.
He's
here
on the
ever.
Dominican Republic Donations team. So he's going there too to race for
Dude, he was
DR.
ripping.
But his dad, unfortunately, rest in peace. His dad passed away. So, but yeah, it was
Man.
good to see him back in action as
85s.
Yeah, 85s. That C class, like I say, the beginners, they're moving up. This 85C's heating up. So it's not like there's a bunch of super fast guys in it. I mean, they're fast. Don't get me wrong. Don't get mad at me, parents. But, they're it's a good little group of 85C class. So I don't mind moving people up into that when they're ready for it. As then you got the advanced classes. Will Judd taking the win as Grant Curry moving up into that advance. He was the beginner champion. Now he's up into, he was the C champion up in the advance now. And then Blake Mara rounding out the top three. As Comerford, Carter, Clay, and the other one. Beginner class. Look at this one. 23 entries.
Wow.
And like I say, Cabrera won, but he's not going to be there for the series. He's going to go. Juan Gonzalez, 3-2.
And just another thing, obviously
Nate
that was,
Thompson, 4-3. Nate Miller, 7-5. That's what kind of numbers I like to see in the beginner class. This can't be like just.
Yeah.
So, anyways, there you go. There's the beginners for the week.
Look at you. This damn thing. Oh no.
Plus 40 class. Gene Cabello. Cabello took the win in number 6. Chris Manning.
Oh yeah.
Manning, yep. Took
Matt Bell right there too.
Matt Bell rounding out the top 3. Shout out to Matt Bell. Did an awesome job this weekend as him and Darla. And Alvin's first time preaching. So they did a great service Sunday morning, and yeah, good time. All right, women's class plus 55. Deani. Awesome. Deani took a win. I'm glad that Deani. Who's this here? Deani taking
Megan. That's Megan. She's an AMA rider, I believe. She just had moved up to the 250.
Cool.
Just pretty sure recently, as she was on 125s.
So awesome. Megan taking the win in the women's class, and then Deani doing a good job as he's been through a lot, injuries and back and forth, and so it's good to see him get him a win. 50cc open class, Snyder and Smith, they were the two to beat all weekend in the 50 class. They were the top 2. Seagraves and then Michael Hall, but he's 50cc open. He's 4th. He got a 5 and a 4, but he's got an electric bike. He can run the beginner class. He can run the beginner because it's electric.
I don't think that. That's what I was trying to say about the whole Cabrera part with the 250.
So as I look at the open, yeah. I'm
just saying realistically, like when he does move up to the 250, obviously he's not on the 250. I don't think so. He's on the 85, but obviously when he does move to the 250, he's not going to run the beginner class. Go C. He's going to go C or B. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, this 50 open, as I look at it too, you got Snyder, Smith. They're probably not doing the whole series.
Yeah.
So you got Hall and Seagraves. They're probably, and then even Mara. So then again, you got all the kids that I moved up. They're going to be battling for the championship.
I don't know why they want to run with us.
They got to run against these fast guys, but then it's not like it's going to be good for them. So
I wish we could have those riders stay with us and run the series. But
no, it's cool because there's guys that want to run Loretta Lynn's and they try to, and do, so it's cool. It's either way. It's good.
Competition will be
It's
there.
hard to ride everything. So vet open, vet novice as we'll let you
Come on now, give me this paper.
You're the announcer.
Yeah, we had Chris Nizborinsky out there in the front place as Brett Geisentanner, I believe. I think he got the lead taken away or maybe fell or something like that. But he got the second place as Chris got first, and Corey Lewis was right there in that third place spot in the 313 with the vet Navi. We had our first place rider going 1 and 3, but taking the win. That was Garrett Blidenstein.
That's the one
Anyways.
that was tough for me, but yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
and
of
then
them
Adam
riders.
Williams right there in that second place spot.
Good open vet novice class 2 as we go into the schoolboy, and the 16 to 24 is Aruro taking the win. 16 to 24, Emil Latcher and Jack Mabe, and then Flatten from the, I'm not sure.
That is Platten Melnikov.
So it must be like a European rider, but he doesn't have a home base here in Florida. So them guys ripping it up in the schoolboy. No jump still there as the no jump.
It was hot. The jump was hot.
Well, we had a
no-show.
a mistake in the no jump, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
So what happened in the no jump? Chad Allen came up. Chad Allen's like an advanced rider, fast rider, and he came up and he's like, Am I late? And Eddie thought he missed the no jump. So when he came up, his class was online, but he's like, yeah, go ahead.
And went out with the
And he
class,
went out with the
and he's
no
out there
jump.
setting all the jumps.
Yeah,
Like,
thinking
man.
that he's racing. So anyways, we called him at the end and put him back on the line and got him right. But yeah, that was pretty funny. A lot of
He was
stuff
going.
happened. A lot of stuff happens throughout the day.
Oh, Matt's Bell saying he will not be here this weekend, but he will have Alvin Moore there holding it down as Darla and him will be missing this weekend, but we'll be back at Lazy Springs. And Alvin will have snow cones Saturday afternoon. That'll be fun.
So Sunday morning, usually we start at 7 a.m. We open up, sign up, 7:45. Matt Bell not going to be there, but Alvin's going to be holding down the fort this weekend. So everything will go as normal on that end. It's just we're going to start racing at 8:30. So sign up still normal, 7 a.m., 7:45 church service. And then after that, we'll go into the practice, 8 o'clock riders meeting, 8:15 little sight lap for everybody. And then 8:30, we'll get underway with the races. So that's the plan for this weekend. As 450C class, still a good battle there is Jesse.
Another paper. Thank you. 450C 314. Our first place rider, Jesse Buchenkocken.
Buchenkocken.
Boo. Wait, what do you say? Bujakjian? And he's in Deerfield, Florida. That's the Florida
All right,
rider.
Florida boy.
Jesse. Yeah. So, and Juan Lozada right there in that second place spot, holding it down from last series. And Ricardo
I know.
Alvarado.
I like old Juan. He's one of my favorites for sure.
Absolutely.
65 open. The Bircher was all on it again as he was away out front. Smith.
He was letting that thing hang.
And then Regina. All did a good job in 65 open class. 125 250C as that was another banger as Jack Mabe took the win. Lazada second. And Matthew, the number 90, ended up with third place. Big class. Also 450 beginner, 14 riders as Everett Schnell taking the win.
Sorry. Yeah. Everybody in the comment section's going, well, not everybody, but Ben Riddle goes, LOL, Bukaki. And then Matt Bell goes, what was that name again, Zach?
I think he said something about Bukaki.
Bukaki. Oh, my gosh. 450 beginner, Everett Shell got first. Richard Godoy got second. And Garrett Blidenstein got that third place.
There you go. The final race of the
final
day.
race, four-stroke
Race 23
open.
is Brent was
Jacob Henry getting that first place spot, and Jamar Scott getting that second place ride.
all right. Brent
with
got second. So yeah,
Jeremy Mendoza getting that third place ride. as plus 35. We had Gene Cabela getting the first, and Brent getting second, and Lois Lee getting that third place ride.
I tell these guys, like these classes right here, the last class, I always put it up in the front of the order of the next race. So a lot of these late classes, they get
After the
flopped.
50s or what?
After the 50s. The 50s are always first. They're always the little group. And then we go into different classes. But I take each week when I go to make the race order, I take like the final 5 and then get them up in that order. So it's not such a bummer, because the last race, it's good if you're in for the haul. But if you're wanting to get home early, it's definitely tough being the last race. And this weekend ran a little long, as we had, we had the injuries. So when that comes down, the racing shuts down, and we got to take care of what we got to take care of. But medical crew and all of that, they did a good job as they were there, and yeah. So pretty happy with the weekend. Looking forward to this weekend.
Now, this weekend, are we able to sign up online, Kenny?
No,
you're not.
Not on
Not
this
yet.
series. This series here is our big series. We do that. This series is more just Saturday pre-sign up. Usually we start from 10 to 2 or 11 to 2, and then Sunday morning at 7 a.m. I know it's a Triple Crown race. If you want to sign up, just, I guess, get a hold of Becky, and maybe she can sign you up. Like we can sign you up if you call us. But it's just the online is not set up, so that won't be available. If you really want to sign up, if you have any questions, anything about the race, just call us. We'll be happy to help you out. We do have a Venmo and a PayPal and all that kind of stuff, so we do a lot of stuff. But right now, we still got a lot of work to do. I still got the plaques and all the prints to get printed, and the plaques to stick all the stuff, and I got a lot of work to do still.
Hey, that's what's fun though, right? You like doing it?
No, it's part of it, man.
Just kidding.
The
photos are up though.
Looking forward to getting the Spider, the new Spider. I told him next week after we get done with this race, then I'll get up there and check that place out.
Take me up on the way. I want to go.
I want to do some video, shoot some video, let people know what it's looking like. But I'm excited for Spider, and I'm excited for the future, as there's so much stuff that's going on and that's coming up. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
It'll be nice.
Really
The
excited.
photos are up though for Saturday's photos from this past weekend, as we had a great photographer out there
Kevin.
getting it done. Kevin has been shooting over there for Motobros for a little bit now. Kevin Byers Photos, as that's the company name who does them. He's a great guy, taking a lot of
If you're
photos.
looking for pictures from he basically a Triple Crown, just get with Kevin, because he was out there shooting. He's going to be at several of the races. I don't know if he'll be at all of them, but he'll be as many as he can. And like I say, he did a good job. We're trying to get him in-house. He lives so far away, but we'd like to get him in the studio with us here eventually. So
Absolutely, it'd be fun.
Bring us up to another level.
Oh yeah, somebody else will tell you what I've been telling you. Buy this, buy that. Buy this, buy that. Just kidding. I'm totally
That's true. That's true. So
I'm kidding. It's all right though. But we love to have you guys. If anybody has any questions about this weekend, definitely want to tune in and ask. Don't be afraid to ask any questions, whether you may feel it is not the smartest or not, because it's always an important question in our eyes. Every question's a great question.
This is a trivia question?
No, I'm just letting them know if they have any questions, before we get to asking the question
if you
for the
don't
goggles.
know, just
we got
let us
goggles
know.
given away right now. We're going to be giving away some goggles. We're going to go ahead and mute ourselves so that way we can come up with a good question. So we'll be right back. You'll see us on the camera. Just give us a second. We're trying to figure this out currently. So just stand by. I'll put some good cheerful music on for everybody. All right. Here we go.
It's a 2-answer
It's-
question.
Yes. So
When can the quads ride Tampa MX? When's the 2 days they can ride Tampa before this weekend's race?
yes.
It's a
When can they do it?
double question. All right, let's see if people are paying attention. I know it's a quad question, but we're happy to have the quads back.
Tampa
It's gonna
MX
be,
doesn't allow quads, but they allow them these days, this week.
this week.
This week for the race.
But I'm excited for the quads, honestly, it's always a good time at this time.
2-part answer. So there's the number on the screen. Here we go. Uh-oh, hang on.
There you go.
Hang on. Getting so many phone calls. I gotta call back the first person that called. Hang on. There we go. All right. All right. Tell us your name and what the answer is.
My name's Bradley.
Your name's Bradley. All right. What's the answer?
What's the answer?
It's Thursday.
Thursday and when?
Thursday, and there's a second part.
There's the second day.
5 to 9.
No, the day. We got Thursday and what day? What's the other day?
Oh, Saturday.
All right,
Hey,
you got it.
There you go.
Write his name
What?
down.
All right. What? Give us your full name real quick. So that you gonna be at this weekend's race?
Yeah, I will.
All right. What's your name?
It's Bradley.
Yeah.
Bradley.
Okay.
Stubelt. Bradley Stubelt.
All right, well, come see us at sign up.
All right. Perfect.
And then we'll get you these goggles here. Big thanks to RTR for sponsoring our giveaways each week. This week we'll have our vendors set up. There'll be some food there. There'll be their parts vendor and stuff. So
All right.
thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bradley.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely. We'll see you this weekend.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Perfect. Got some good goggles. We're gonna be doing goggle giveaways. I think every episode, right?
Yes, every episode.
Next
we do
week,
it.
next
Yep.
Tuesday. Next Tuesday
So,
we'll be back, and then we'll take a break, and then
Yep. Going on a little break after this it's really just we need a break. But yeah, we get these 2 races, then the Gold Cup series starts. So we're being courteous and it's a good time to go on our little break. Then we're going to come back on for the rest of the series. We were pumping hard, and then we only had 2 weeks before the banquet. Then the banquet, and it's been a lot. So we wanted to get the series started, get everybody going. And then we'll have this little break, and then we'll come back into the rest of the year. It's hot as heck.
yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
So later on, it's going to cool off. The rain's going to stop. It's just going to be a little bit better situation. So,
Absolutely.
but yeah, I think that's going to kick us some music.
Yeah, I think that's going to wrap things off. Thank you guys for tuning in for sure. You want to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed already, we post videos there, vlogs of the races, race weekends, behind the scenes of what's going down. Definitely want to always stay tuned to on the YouTube channel as we post on the YouTube channel our lives. So that way you guys can stay informed, because not a lot of people have Facebook, and it's easier to tune in on YouTube. So definitely want to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That big red button you see on our channel, subscribe, click it, maybe put it on the post notifications. So that way you are notified whenever we post or go live. But yeah, that's going to wrap things up. Thank you guys again. I'm Moto Zach, the announcer and videographer.
Yeah,
Kenny
thank you
Yoho.
guys. We'll see you this weekend at Tampa. We're really excited. Big thanks to Moto Bros for hosting us last week, and we'll see you guys at Tampa this week. Big Todd, we're coming to see you.
Absolutely. Let's go.